Hi all, Cricket Mania is back with another new video for you. But before that, if you are new to this channel and not yet subscribed, then subscribe to the Cricket Mania channel and also click the bell icon to get all the information and latest buzz around the cricket world.
Cricket Mania.
It was not just a win. It was a big, loud, screaming statement that suddenly, unexpectedly, made the India T20 team, a team that went into this World Cup with the reputation of being indomitable, look tame. With it, Pakistan also altered the path of a long history. India had never lost a limited overs World Cup match to Pakistan before this. India had never lost a T20 match by 10 wickets before this either. It was a statement. It was big. Pakistan are serious contenders for the title. Control every aspect of a match against India, and you could not ask for a better start on that path. Shaheen Shah Afridi carries none of the baggage of the skewed World Cup record India has enjoyed against his country. The vintage fast left-arm seamer brought the early portent for how wrong things would go for India. In his third season in international cricket, Afridi ran in with the reputation of being the first over slayer and did just that, pulling out a near unplayable delivery in just the fourth ball of the day to fell Rohit Sharma. The opener was squared up with a full-length delivery that bended in late and caught him in front of the stumps to turn up the already high decibel atmosphere at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. In his next over, KL Rahul, who has been smashing bowlers for fun in recent games, was left in an even more awkward position. Afridi had pitched it a couple of yards shorter, but it tailed in and Rahul played all around it, soon getting the bad news from the zinc bails, leaving India at 6 for 2. Given the way the match ended Pakistan's long wait for a World Cup win, Afridi's two-over burst became a worthy addition to a long list of famous white ball spells bowled by Pakistan bowlers, Wasim Akram in 1992 and more recently Mohammad Amir in the 2017 Champions Trophy final. Afridi finished with 3 for 31. The express bowler and his captain Babar came into this World Cup promising crackling performances and both delivered first match-up. There was resistance to Afridi and his fellow pacers, and it came from Virat Kohli. The captain registered his presence with a whip over the long on boundary in Afridi's third power play over, to bring to life the Indian crowd, quite a few of whom had paid a massive sum of money to get in. Some stands at the stadium were permitted more than 70% attendance for the big game and many Indian movie stars had checked in too. But they didn't have much to cheer in the power play except a Suryakumar Yadav Caribbean-style whip over the deep square leg ropes. Yadav carries more courage than technical prowess to the crease and his stay remained brief after Hassan Ali dismissed him caught behind on 11. Rishabh Pant walked in at 31 for 3 and survived a close shave after missing a reverse sweep off Mohammad Hafiz. But Mohammad Rizwan's enthusiasm would soon turn into despair and a review burnt. Pant belongs to India's long line of fearless strikers and he turned it on in the 11th over, smashing Hassan Ali for back-to-back one-handed sixes. He largely played the aggressor in his 53-run fourth-wicket partnership with Kohli, before being undone by a Shadab Khan wrong 1 for 39. At 100 for 5 at the end of the 15th, the match was delicately poised. It had been a while since Kohli had delivered an impact performance. But he didn't seem to be in a hurry. Hardik Pandya waited impatiently for his turn, pacing the dugout. Kohli registered a couple of boundaries in the 16th over but with flick of the wrists and his signature cover drive, nothing more adventurous. Kohli, running unbeaten in T20 World Cups against Pakistan for 9 years, from Colombo via Dhaka to Kolkata, finally fell to a slower bouncer off Afridi for 57. India managed to strike some punches of their own, aided by poor Pakistani fielding in the final 3 overs and finished on 151. Not going big earlier in the death overs is a call that perhaps came back to hurt India. The same way India also took a call to go for mix and match power play tactics with the ball to come back with nothing to show for it. 4 different bowlers delivered the first 4 overs, Jasprit Bumrah held back to bowl the third. Pakistan also got their first sighting of Varun Chakravarti and both Azam and Rizwan took their time to read him. But Rizwan was making up for it by going after Mohammad Shami. Pakistan finished the power play largely unscathed at 43 for 0. Indian spinners had one strong spell, before the dreaded dew began to take effect. It may have been one of the reasons India went in with 3 seamers and kept Ravichandran Ashwin out. Bumrah was called in to bowl the 11th over, and that's when Azam smashed him past extra cover. The Pakistan captain, arguably the next best architect of a cover drive after Kohli, was determined to make this his night. With dew showing up, Azam then decided to target Chakravarti, taking 2 sixes off him, one down on one knee, then messing with the bowler's length to bring up his 50 in style. That is how Pakistan brought on their 100 in the 13th over itself, the match all but sealed. Every time the Indian spinners dropped it short, the classy Azam was up to the task with his decisive footwork setting off fireworks. Soon, the Indian fielders wore a desolate look and the Indian crowd began to disperse. Pakistan's openers continued their merry hitting ride to close the game in the 18th over. It was not.
That's it guys for now. If you like this video then hit that like button. Also don't forget to share it with your buddies. And let us know your thoughts on this in the comment section. Tada!